St. Ricketts. I'll tell you what fire cannot burn. Fire cannot burn a red, hot Tuesday night. 100% live. St. Ricketts at www.stricketts.com. 100% live Tuesday night. It is time for another outstanding episode of the #1 podcast in Pennsylvania and voted top 50 in the world by the Los Angeles New York Weekly Times. It is the You Show.
You.
I'm Jeff the Shark Perini. So excited for tonight, and we'll talk about all of it later. Hannah in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, puppy.
Puppy is in your house because Daddy's got egg rolls to the side and she smells them, so she thinks he's getting them.
She looks so fluffy.
She's very fluffy. Her hair got thick again. Jeff the Shark Perini with me, as always, on Tuesday night. She is the co-hostess with the mostest. The sister from another Mr. Bear Range in the house. Steve Higgins in the house. They know we got great talent on tonight. She is the one and only most beautiful face in podcast, webcast, broadcast, simulcast, bodycast, typecast. I don't know. I think I'm repeating myself. Anyway, the one and only Miss Jewel Tatey. Jewel, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing tonight? I'm noticing I'm looking fluffy with this humidity. So
you're looking fluffy, but a good fluffy. And you know I always love your hair. I love long hair. I love it on you. It looks great.
Thanks.
Yeah, you know, my wife does several different hairstyles. I love them all. I just like hair because I don't grow any.
Dude, she rocks anything and everything.
She really does. She's a hottie patati. And maybe I'll squeeze in that lovely picture we took of our sweater. Oh, I forgot to post a picture of my sweater. I will save that for Christmas night.
Well, animals in the house.
A lot of animals in the house tonight. This is Tuesday night. This is the Yo Show. We do it live every week. And Jewel, I want to tell you something real quickly. And we're going to do it again later on. It's episode number 270.
Whoa.
And you're like, what does that mean? Well, it means this. It means 30 till 300. That's right. We're counting down. Counting down 30 till 300. And every week, we're going to count down the number till we get to 300. Joe and I are trying to plan something big. Either way, we're still going to have a program here and try to do something on location. But we'll see 30 till 300, Jewel, 270 in the books. How we feeling?
Yo, that's crazy. Getting there. All these numbers surprise me. I'm surprised I'm still sitting here, to be honest. It's crazy.
I am too, and I don't know if it's in a good way or bad. But the fact that you do it with me every night, we absolutely love it. 300, let's go. Thanks, Steve Higgins. Can't wait for that one. And we want to just try whether we do it, like I said, whether we do something live or record it or here or both. A lot of you great people who comment and are in the area, we'd love to just have you join us in some capacity for number 300. A big jump down from 300, Jewel, is 5. And we have a top 5. Before we do top 5, oh my God, let's announce who's coming on the program tonight. Wow, Jesus. She is an amazing writer and songwriter. One of our dear friends on the program. She's made several visits. And then she has some news to talk about a little television appearance. What else is new? Ladies and gentlemen, coming up around 8:30, the incredible Laura Cheadle. Yeah.
Woo!
Jewel, I adore everything that is Laura Cheadle. I watch her videos. I listen to her music. I get psyched by her social media, and she promotes us so well. Can't wait.
She's just a woman of many talents. I'm so excited. She's on tonight, and she has so many new things to talk about, so it's very exciting. What a way to end the year.
I agree. I just noticed a heart emoji pop up. Somebody checking us out. Massive thanks to Elena Brokus for checking the show out tonight. Of course, the master of the Future Stars show and a woman who has brought us so many of these awesome bands. And I get to MC the shows and check them out. And through Elena, it's really been great what we've done here, what we've done for the local talent, etc. Laura Cheadle, no exception. So many local talents. So many local. The Jewel is muted as I'm talking away here. Not a problem. I will get us started. But anyway, Laura Cheadle on the program, and a massive thank you to our guest from last week, Jewel. I got to get into the script here because the dogs are barking through me off. Anyway, a massive thank you to last week's guest, Mike Nappy.
All right.
Always a great time with Mike Nappy. And he was terrific.
Oh my God. Yeah, just bringing it. And such a
Yep.
way to celebrate our Philadelphia Phillies, even though this week was a travesty. It's all
Yeah,
good.
the
We had fun.
Eagles had a disaster, and Elena, again, we thank you for your tireless effort to really make these bands shine. We love them. We love having them here. Yeah, the Eagles got absolutely smashed this past weekend. We'll talk about it in a few minutes. We'll get the top five. And Jules avoiding top five tonight 'cause maybe it's starting to get a little bit before her years, but we did albums of the 2000s, albums
I
of the
wanted to do
90s, albums of the
40s. What are you
80s.
talking about?
Well, that's right. And tonight we're doing top five albums of the 70s. Jewel, I thought 80s was hard. This was really hard.
Yeah, man. This is like, pick them out of the bag, I guess.
Oh my God, right? Let's hit the top five. And at number five, when you talk about the rage was there. The rage was starting to die down a little bit, but starting to make its way through America. That, of course, is the punk rock age, and of course, "London Calling" by the Clash at number five, an awesome album and a terrific song. I love the song "London Calling." Love the Clash. So sad they never got that reunion together near the end. It would have been great to see them. Number four, a band who just recently called it quits. But you talk about something new, the face paint, the pyrotechnics, Gene Simmons and the Long Tongue, of course, Kiss, and their debut album, Kiss, at number four of the top five albums of the 70s. Jewel, number three, and we're talking about Kiss. Gene Simmons discovered this band, and we first started to hear the tap-style guitar playing of Mr. Eddie Van Halen, and of course, Van Halen 1 is at number three on the list. Number two is arguably, from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, one of the greatest albums of all time. It's makeout music's and it's Led Zeppelin 4. Remember Fast Times? That was the album to play on the date night. Led Zeppelin 4, the amazing Led Zeppelin. Number one, Jewel, when you talk about an album that transcends an entire decade, the words heavy metal did not really exist. The words heavy metal didn't really matter. It was classic rock and rock style that became hard rock. And of course, at number one, the awesome Black Sabbath with the album Paranoid. Good Lord. Good Lord, Lord. Love having you. Thank you very much. We love being there as well. Yo, from the Northland, JD Wolf, give me some thumbs up. JD. Come on. Black Sabbath's Paranoid at number one album of the 70s. Really a game changer for the metal acts of today. Thank you, Steve Higgins. Killer List. Love them all. I know no rush on here. I do apologize. Maybe Jewel Tatey said this for a little rush. Jewel, let's have.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can't even. All I know is we won't hear Eminem tonight as we have top five albums of the 70s, Jewel Tatey.
What was your number one? Sabbath?
Yeah, Black
okay.
Sabbath, Paranoid.
Man, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not organized tonight. Number five is Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd.
Oh, baby. That was like so close on my list. What a call.
Yeah, just reminds me of my brothers and my friend Kat up Penn State. She was such a huge Pink Floyd fan, and used to do things and listen to Pink Floyd.
I don't want to geek out already, maybe cry, but that's going to make me cry. What a great choice, Joel. I'm so happy. That's awesome.
Number four. Also, Steve, I think my list is better, but it's Hunky Dory. Dave Bowie. I mean, I think Life on Mars just make it be on the list. Number three, Led Zeppelin. 4. Is it called 4?
Yeah, it's called 4.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I can't believe you went with Led Zeppelin 4. I mean, I love Led Zeppelin 4.
3.
I love it.
For 3. And then, of course, I had to do Wild and Innocent E Street Shuffle, which was Bruce's first album. Made him pop on the scene, and there's so many good joints on that record. Like, I just can listen to that all the time. And number one is a live album, but also one of my all-time favorites. But it's John Denver with The Evening with John Denver. And it was live, and there's so many great songs on it today. And this old guitar. John was such an amazing singer. Sorry.
No, and I don't mean to cut you off. I never do, although it happens. But I am, when you said alive, I thought you were going for Kiss Alive, and I was going to be like, oh my God, because Kiss Alive didn't quite make my list, but it's like the most important, they say, live albums of all time, because it kind of, that and Frampton Comes Alive, which is like number 6, kind of introduced artists to live recordings,
Yeah, live albums are
live albums,
my
thank
favorite,
you.
especially Bruce and Denver, obviously. But yeah, no, I'm not a Kiss fan. You know that. But
Yeah, I know, that's why
you
I
hear
was,
Queen in the background. My mom's playing the movie, so you
I
might hear
love,
Queen throughout.
oh, is she playing Bohemian Rhapsody?
Hmm.
Great. Am I going to cry
So
again? I
good.
cried. I cried at
Probably.
the end.
Yeah, we're all gonna cry tonight.
I
So you're
cried
aware.
at the end, even knowing the end. Fleetwood Mac Tusk. I was not a Fleetwood Mac fan, but not a bad album.
I'm
Not a bad
kind of
album at
pissed
all.
off right now because I thought I was going to Stevie, but here, like,
There was
plans got squashed, and
there's a lot of good ones.
Fleetwood Mac is not on my list because of that.
Oh, let's rehash our top 5. Jeff, where the heck is it at? There it is. Number 5, London Calling by The Clash.
London
Number
Calling.
London Calling. You don't want to hear me do it. Number 4, Kiss, with of course Kiss. Number 3, Van Halen, or Van Halen 1. I don't really know if it's called Van Halen. There was a Van Halen 2. There's a Van Halen 3 with Gary Sharon. I don't know if any of that counts. Led Zeppelin's 4 at number 2. Number 1, Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Kind of the beginning of heavy metal. Jewel Teddy came firing back at number 5. Pulling on Jeff's heartstrings with Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. Number 4, Hunky Dory by Bowie. I didn't even know that was the name of the album. How about that? Number 3 is Led Zeppelin 4. Number 2, the E Street Shuffle. Of course, Bruce Springsteen has to get on the program somehow. I was waiting to see how she got Eminem in this list, but she didn't. And number 1,
He was born
Jules.
in the 70s.
True. Jules, pretty much all-time great everything. John Denver. And the album was Alive, An Evening with John Denver, correct?
Yeah, yep.
Awesome. Great list. And Van Halen got me into rock surprise. I believe that, dude. When I first heard Van Halen, I was like blown away. Kind of like the first time you see a picture from Brent Worrell. B-Dub, Brent Worrell.
Wait,
in the house.
you saw Van Halen live?
I actually did, yeah, a couple times.
That's cool.
Yeah, way back, kind of like right before the split up. And then Sammy Hagar. And then the reunion with David Lee Roth. I'm sorry, Sammy Hagar twice. Reunion with David Lee Roth twice. 5 times. Yeah, love Van Halen.
They used to play Van Halen all the time on the radio station. I'm like, okay, here's
Oh.
Van Halen again.
Again. Oh, by the way, Van Halen.
That's all they played.
I was a fan, but great list. And this is actually fun to do. The 70s, the 60s would be a little more unique too, because
Yeah.
I'm assuming, Jewel, despite our age difference, 60s is when you kind of started to learn rock music. And I won't mention the names of the artists because I want to save you. You get a pretty good idea. If you know me, you know who's coming in strong next week.
I think we should take Stones and Beatles out of it and just go like super unique.
I'm more than willing to take the Beatles out of anything.
I mean, Stones is definitely on the list too, but I don't know. I love the 60s so much. Like, that's most of my playlist.
Jewel, do you have a preference? I'm Roth. It's not even close. I like the Hagar days. Love the Roth. The Roth is where it's at.
No preference.
No preference. I tell you who I do have a preference on. Steve Higgins said Roth. I agree. I have a preference on Laura Cheadle, and let's play some music. UFO, Rainbow. Oh, gracious. They're striking out tonight. I'm going to tell Laura.
Oh, is that shit? Is that's not Moody Blues, is it? UFO?
This
No,
Saturday,
no, it's
UFO is I thought that was the band, weren't it? UFO.
the band. The band.
No, the band is UFO.
Oh, the band's UFO
Yeah.
with Rainbow. I thought
There's
UFO
a show we have to see. There's 2 shows you got to see this weekend. There's Strange Culture at the
There's so many shows.
Pizza Cosmo, and there's also the Galaxy Has I can't even handle it. Galaxy Has Eyes, by the way, folks, is in like creeping up on 3,000 views.
Oh
People
damn,
love it.
that's this weekend. We gotta go to
Yeah, so-
Lancaster.
We got to figure out something. We got to get somewhere this weekend, definitely.
Yeah.
And another place we got to get to soon, Joel, because this person said to me, you're going to get punched in the mouth soon. Come see me live. And why not? It's Laura Cheadle. And she plays a lot in the area, a lot of Jersey stuff. Of course, Jamie's House of Music in Lansdowne is like her staple. But let's play a song. And although it was the Halloween time, it was a brand new song for Laura Cheadle called Medusa. Let's have a little fun with that, even though Halloween came and went.
It's always Halloween in my book.
Always Halloween, and it's always Laura Cheadle time in my books. Anything that Laura does is terrific. Check it out, Medusa. One of the newest releases from our guest, Laura Cheadle. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, here, live on The O Show. Enjoy.
Medusa,
My man.
Medusa, you only love me when I'm down. You keep looking just like Medusa, eyes open just like a monster. Watch out, she'll shape you into stone. You keep looking just like Medusa, venom spewing just like a monster. You only love me when I'm down. A white picket fence is not for me. A missing piece of society. Cupid's bow will save you from your tears. I'm not a match for your perfect world of fear. You keep looking just like Medusa, eyes open just like a monster. Watch out, she'll shape you into stone. You keep looking just like Medusa, venom spewing just like a monster. You only love me when I'm down. Like a snake in the grass, you wait. Just to rain on my parade. The star miss my house, so the tears are on my own.
Yes.
You want me in the image of yourself. You keep looking just like Medusa, eyes open just like a monster. Watch out, she'll shape you into stone. You keep looking just like.
Whoa, what
Wix
the
is
heck
your
happened there?
platform to perform on.
All right, the video somehow got cut short. Thank you to the good people at Wix. Anyway, Medusa by Laura Cheadle. I love it. I love it. Love everything
Yeah.
she does.
It's so cool. It's very like, oh my God, it reminds me like an 80s retro scary movie with like such a new feel because Laura's just timeless classic singer. I love her.
I agree, Brent. I don't know what happened. I think I picked the wrong one. It was there twice. I should pick
I
that
think
one.
mine did that as well. I don't know. Maybe it's,
Yeah.
I think it's just YouTube thing.
Son of a biscuit. Anyway, Medusa, Laura Cheadle should be here around 8:30, and something we really didn't want to do, but we will do, Jewel, because you know you got to take the good with the bad. You got to take it all, no matter what. Our Philadelphia Eagles took an absolute butt whooping this past weekend at the hands of the San Francisco 49ers. The Dallas Cowboys are up next, and man, are they talking smack, those fans.
I bet. Dude, how dirty with their freaking Niners.
They are dirty. I despise the Niners.
And we
I
got to talk
do.
about Dom. We got to talk about, the whole
You got to
sitch.
talk about Big Dom, and, he got thrown out, basically as the head of security. And yeah, people are like, oh, he shouldn't be involved, he should be in the middle. He's more or less like Nick Sirianni's security, and this dude was like in Sirianni's face.
Protect Nick at all costs, please.
At all costs, right?
He is he's our new Saint Nick.
There's a lot of people that go, had a problem, and he shouldn't be there. And yeah, he shouldn't be there to the point.
He shouldn't be over there.
Right. saying
Suplexing
that-
our players.
Oh, yeah, okay. And they're saying that Dom shouldn't have been involved. But you know what though? Like,
Shit, I don't give a shit.
protect Nick at all costs. He's the head of security, and I'm not that mad about it. I mean, I'm not like wearing a T-shirt about it and clapping and going nuts for it, but I like it. I like the way that this city and this team and this franchise has each other's back.
Oh, hell yeah. Did you see the shirts?
Yeah, I did see the shirt. Yeah, it's pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
Rocket.
lie. But and I'm telling you, San Francisco is no joke. When people say if the Eagles don't make it, who's going to make it? It's San Francisco. They're terrific. I can tell them from head to toe. We got to come out next time we play them. If it means a trip to the Super Bowl, got to come out really ready for every down. They signed Shaq Leonard today, great All-Pro linebacker, formerly of the Colts. Hopefully that helps because the middle of that defense needs some help.
We definitely need something. Something, especially Lane being gone. Like, we just need defense.
We do definitely need some defense and kept guys like Darius Slay and paid him all this money, and he's like the biggest piece of burnt toast lately. Woof.
I
Terrible.
like Slay, but man, yeah, he fell short quite a few times.
Yeah, that's right. We've made it. We have ads.
We have ads. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't even our ad.
Hey, Wix, if you want to sponsor us, go right ahead.
That's right. Reach out to Jewel Tatey, care of the.
Yeah.
You're definitely more marketing than I am, but yeah, more Laura Cheadle, who I love, and I just get so excited for somebody with so much talent, and she's going to talk about little things she did recently. I'm very excited for that as well. Jewel, before we do Laura Cheadle, we're doing local artists. I don't know if we touched on this. We might have touched on this. I don't even remember, but what the hell is going on with Hall & Oates?
I don't know. I didn't see this. What's happening?
Ethan Simons of the awesome Grim Jacks in the house. What is up, brother? Thank you for tuning in. So Hall & Oates, Jewel, had this thing where they've split up, of course, a while back. Now there's like lawsuits, and Daryl Hall took out a restraining order against John Oates to keep him away from everything Hall & Oates. And then I'm reading the other day, and this is something we talk about a lot on the show. When it comes down to it, I'm not a big Daryl Hall fan. You hear a lot about the ego and all. Okay, whatever. Hall & Oates, legendary band. I heard that Daryl Hall said it all started going downhill when Oates made it less of a friendship and camaraderie with music and more about a business. He said it ruined all the purity, everything they did so right. Unless they were one is suing the other because of ownership of songs that Daryl Hall wrote. Yes, there's a suit. And it's getting pretty ugly.
I mean, I don't know how you fight with someone you works that long with and just falls apart.
And it's
And
not
bad
just
blood.
word. It's magic. It's magic.
Yeah.
Legendary music.
Seriously. I wonder how mad they get when their songs come on.
Yeah.
That bastard.
Well, I'm sure Rich Girl hurts them both because I guess none of them are rich at the
Girl.
moment. Ethan Simons, of course, this weekend is the amazing Future Star Show with Sweeney's.
Woo!
The Grimjacks will be there. Unfortunately, I will be working, so I will be a little late. So at least trying to catch up to you guys, hopefully. It's always a great show. Sweeney's this Saturday, a great lineup. The Grimjacks, of course, on the docket. Check out the Future Star shows at Sweeney's. And check out Leonard Brokus on Facebook as the dog is going absolutely crazy. I think I know what a dog's going crazy, Joe, because she's a big fan as well. And who wouldn't be of tonight's very special guest? A singer, a songwriter, an entertainer of all sorts. And you're going to hear about it, why. And we even have a little clip saved for later. And that we have a lot of fun involved. One of my just favorite human beings on earth. I get so fan geeked when she shows up. I get nervous when she accepts our invite. I get nervous about how to handle it because everybody has taken their shots at local TV, local radio stations, nationwide. So you got to make sure you make it good. For our very special guest tonight, the beautiful and talented Miss Laura Cheadle. Ah, yeah! Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm so happy to be here. That was the cutest intro I ever had in my life.
That's what I shot for. I said to Joel, I got to make it cute, so I'm glad. But
That's why I love your show. You're so genuine.
thank you. And we still get a little nervous and geeked about it. Definitely fan geek because you're so awesome. But I get nervous now because you said the last few times my favorite show to do, my favorite podcast to go on, my favorite interview. And now I'm like, great, now we got to bring it, or Laura's going to now say we suck.
Oh, I would never. Even if you did suck, which you don't, I would never do that.
We don't suck. That's a soundbite, Joe, for TikTok. Laura
I know,
Cheadle
right?
says, we don't suck.
No.
But we get nervous, and you're so cool. So we try to feed off your energy and your good vibes.
You're cool.
Thank you.
I got
So-
my tea. I'm ready to rock, baby.
There you go. It's always the tea. I was going to say, got the blues. I like that mug, too. I like it a
That's
lot.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, your background looks like my old phone. This is my old Android, but that background painting looks like
Oh, you want to see this cute little background?
Whoa, look at that.
that's cool.
You
I
would know
have-
this is mine in a lineup. It's a cat in
Hey,
space.
Wendy, these are
with a
cool.
sign.
That's so cool.
So, very cool. As always, everything you do is cool. So let's talk about it. This big major TV announcement. Apparently, it already came out. Your friends have seen it. A lot of people have seen it. I watched the replays. Let's talk about
See
it.
it? You got to see the whole episode. I was gonna say.
Yep.
Oh, man. Did anybody see? You can't see just the replays. The whole episode is what you gotta watch on CBS and
So
Paramount Plus.
It's
Paramount
Raid the Cage. Tell us a little something about Raid the Cage. We got a little clip after you go for the fans to check it out. Tell us about it because that was so cool. And you were there, and your partner Michelle, like she was your partner on the show, correct?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So I got a call, I was like looking at it and I was like, oh my God, this is like the coolest. It's a brand new game show. And pretty much you go in and you answer questions and then you raid the cage. You grab as many prizes as you can. So my wife and we got on and people were like, oh my God, they're so cute. And I was like, they underestimated us because we were amazing. If you didn't see it, I'm not going to give it away. But it's a very cool, happy ending.
Ooh, I
Wife
like
is a
it.
beast. Let me just say, she is.
Right?
She's such a cannon.
Did you see the whole thing?
Yep.
Okay. Because like, if you haven't seen the whole thing, the clips don't do it justice.
No, gotta
from
watch.
start to finish, it is suspenseful, and it's like I was answering the questions like, it's the first time people have seen me as a comedian. I'm really I'm very chill when I'm on interviews, but if you see me live, that's how I am on the show. So it was pretty wild. This has been a whirlwind since this is released on Friday. It's like everyone's interviewing me, and I'm like, this is what I'm most excited about. You guys ask the real questions.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm so excited. Well, first of all, I have a couple things because you're like night and day compared to that other couple because
I know.
you had all the personality and they were like
So
"Eh."
outmatched.
and then you just brought it and your
behind the
answers.
scenes.
Yeah.
So we got woken up early to do the show, and then it ended up not filming till 6 p.m. instead of 6 a.m. So me and Michelle slept all day and prepared. They all went out to the museums all day, tired themselves out.
Yeah.
Going on a hike.
I went to sleep. I slept because we filmed in a different country. We filmed in Mexico City. So
Oh, all right.
So it was, the altitude there, you couldn't breathe as well. It was really crazy feeling. So I conserved my energy, and they went out all day. So that's all I can say.
Wow.
I found it hard to believe that you can't breathe because the way you were shouting out those answers so quick and the way Michelle was running through the cage. You guys look pretty fresh, I got to tell you, intelligent. And of course, as always.
Red Bull. It really did give me wings. I've never had Red Bull, really. I mean, a little bit. I drank, I think, 2 of them before the show. Wow.
That'll do it.
Watching back now, I'm like, how did I know those answers? Still don't know how I knew For Pete's Sake.
Yeah, that was.
How
That
did
was
I know
awesome.
that?
Well, if you're game, I mean, it's a very, very rough version. So if just bear with me, I brought it together and Jeff's like, are you serious? But it's a little
Yes, let's do
fake
it.
version at
Oh,
the
no.
end if you like, but you against Jeff and I'll ask the questions.
You're going down,
the
Jeff.
trivia part.
Are we ready to do this now? We're going to do this now?
Are we going to do this now?
Do you want to do it now?
We can do it
Okay.
now. All
So
right.
it's our very crude impression
Crude.
of Raid the Cage.
I'm caffeinated. I'm ready.
All
So,
right.
Jewel, do we put them up now? Are we ready?
Oh yeah! Here we go. Wait, am I answering these?
Yes, these are yours,
Okay.
and this is the first option.
This is
So Jeff,
awesome.
Yes.
I'm going to ask 10 questions. Oh, I need a timer. Let me get a timer going.
This is phenomenal.
It's so bad.
I'm posting
Please
this
excuse my
every
reading. Oh my goodness. Okay.
screenshot. This is amazing.
Jewel's first crack at game show host.
First
Yeah,
of all,
right? All right,
incredible.
stopwatch. 30.
I like that Laura Jewel finally got into the Apple generation, so she's actually
Oh, yeah.
learning her
Oh my
her
God.
new iPhone.
I don't stand Android. I'm sorry, people that have Android. I don't get it. It's like
Right?
not quality, and it's just as
We're not trying to hurt feelings here, but Jesus.
no, we're not. But-
Okay, Laura, do you want to explain it to Jeff because you'll probably do a better job?
So Jeff, first of all, I'm gonna yell at you for not watching the episode. Second of all, because once you see the episode, I'm just gonna tell us for everyone watching, it's a whole different story. That's why Jules is like, she's like, oh my God. So anyway, I just had a
She didn't saw the clip.
yeah, but the clip doesn't do anything for the whole thing. But anyway, I had to yell at you a little bit. But anyway,
Sure.
all she's doing, I'm very caffeinated. You can blame my wife for this. All she's doing is she's going to how do I even explain this?
I'm going to ask 10 questions, and then you're going to pick the answer, and I'll tell
Oh,
you. if
right.
you're wrong.
Okay. I
But
got
I have to go with what it is. Yeah. Oh my God,
Right.
I'm better at answering than explaining.
And
I
30
remember.
seconds? 30
Word-
seconds, is that
word
fair?
association.
Yeah, 30 seconds or a minute, Laura? Is that
30 seconds.
okay?
you.
Ready,
Ooh,
Laura?
all right.
I'm ready.
Now that the words have been on the screen forever?
Ready. I'm ready.
Okay, and starting now. All right, 1, meal with mimosas.
Brunch.
It stuffs your inbox.
Email.
Close guy friendship.
Bromance.
Comic-Con regulars.
Cosplay.
Wrinkle reducer.
Botox.
Hazy day nuisances.
Smog.
Copper cone.
Froyo.
Walk the line.
Oh my God. Walk the line. Chillax? No. Wait.
Oh, I got that one.
I got that one wrong. Walk the line. I don't know.
Okay. Or Ray would be another one.
Oh, biopic.
Yep.
I forgot what we were talking about. Yeah. Got it.
Jordan with the Bulls.
Oh, three-peat.
Yes. And Sunday me time.
Relax, baby.
All right.
All right.
Now imagine
Right.
that with a full studio audience and Hollywood lights on you.
Hell no.
Imagine me in a moment with like the hundreds, the thousands, etc. that eventually will watch the Yo Show. Jewel, whenever you're ready, I'll bring my screen up.
All
This
right.
is going to be embarrassing.
I'm ready for you, Jeff. All right,
Here we
ready?
go. Yes.
I'm going to restart the timer and go. Pirate accessory.
Where's it? Eye patch.
Ohio State team.
Buckeyes.
Overlooks Parliament.
Overlooks Parliament. Wow, London Eye. Man, I was like missing that one all the way.
Get them threaded.
Eyebrows.
Bad luck look.
Bad. What was it? Bad luck look?
Bad luck look.
Oh, where's it at? I saw it earlier.
Staring
Evil,
right at you.
evil eye. Yeah. Evil eye.
Rocky Anthem.
Eye of the tiger.
Best N64 game ever.
That's cheating.
Jeff,
I
it's not
missing
even
it?
on- It's not even on that one.
Gonna say, I don't think that one's even
Well,
on
go to
the
the
list.
next one. Conjunctivitis.
Pink eye.
Louisiana Kitchen.
Popeyes.
And Van Morrison hit.
Brown eye girl.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Laura,
I got them
you
all, but
stomped them. You
Oh,
stomped
yeah,
them.
the champion.
I got my. Well, now I'm doing with a professional, but a lot of fun. Thank you, Laura, for doing that with us. Thank you,
thank
Julie.
you.
I did. Julie, if I put a couple pictures
That
up,
was
can you get them on screen? That was awesome. I loved it.
And you
It's absolutely
win
great.
an interview with us.
I won.
Yay! You win a personal interview with little Hannah.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's even better than the
See?
90 grand.
Yeah, take me right on out, and there she is. So we played one of the new songs, Medusa, which I love, kind of like your Halloween time song.
Yeah.
And the reason why I want to talk about that, you have Halloween, you do so good with Christmas. Are you like geeked out by holidays? The holidays really inspire you? Because all your holiday music is great. We're gonna play one later too. I love your holiday approach.
I've only ever done Christmas, but I wrote Medusa while recording this new album, Mannequin, and we didn't write it as a Halloween song. I was just it was inspired by people that only like you when you're down. They're like, soul suckers. Medusa, who stole souls, pretty much. And I was like, this would be perfect for Halloween. So I literally threw it up on like October 17th, and people were like, oh my God, it's perfect for Halloween. But that it was like it really resonated with me, that song.
We all know a couple soul suckers, don't we?
Yeah. Don't you know, like, there's people in your life, they're like, when you're down, they're like, ooh, let's hang out. And then when you're up, they're like, oh,
Yeah.
Or the classic, I'm here if you need me, and then you reach out and they're like nowhere to be
You're
found.
like, oh, you're doing too well for me, too,
So since you have, it's coming from personal experience, was it easy to write? How was the producing of it?
Yeah, I wrote that with my dad, and the whole album is like a collaborative effort with my dad and a co-writer, Stephen Caban, he writes some of the lyrics with me, and we all like know what that feels like, and it's like those frenemies, and it was just such a good. We all felt it. We're like, yeah. My dad started playing that, just like Medusa. It was fun. I really want to do a video for that for next Halloween. That'd be great.
It's so Annie Lennox. I love it.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. It is a little Annie Lennox. And every time you come on, we don't really compare you to somebody else because you're so much like somebody else, but you feel the inspirations and all your music, and it's really super cool. You're doing so much though. You do, like I said, you do local appearances, you do TV appearances, radio interviews, podcasts, your own podcast. Where do you find the time? And where does all this creativity come from? You're like a walking creativity time bomb. It's awesome.
Well, you're gonna get an exclusive right now. No one else knows.
Ooh,
I can't
yes.
say the exact details, but it's kind of a snowball effect. I'm going to be on another major network for kind of my own show.
Wow.
It's not exactly. So how can I put this without giving it away? It's not exactly my own show, but it's based on my music career and my life, and I'll be followed around for a whole year.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's
And
insane.
and the next time you come back, you're not going to have to yell at me because I am going to watch that every week.
Well, you're going to watch the CBS show right after this tonight. So you
Oh,
can-
absolutely. I forgot something happened the night it was on too, and I missed it. And I'm watching, like, oh, everybody watched it. And then I said,
insane that the snowball effect has been like, oh my God, everyone's like, because Jules saw it. She's like, from start to finish, you're like, is she going to do it? Are they going to win? Are they going to win? That's what's fun.
That's amazing. Wait, I have so many questions though. Like, I did want to ask how were the hosts, because they're so well known, Wayne's brothers, and of course Jeannie Mai. I love her from her style show she had
Yeah.
back when. But how was the experience as a whole? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh my
Obviously.
God. It was like the time of our lives. Like, that's why you see me so goofy on there, because everyone was having a good time. We filmed so late. We was filmed to like that ending scene when we win. Spoiler alert, but
whoops.
it's
got it.
It's been out for a while, but
Thanks.
so at that scene it was like 1 a.m, and so it was like a party, and Jeannie was like, oh my God, she was so cool, and Damon, they're all really nice. I was actually making Damon laugh so hard we had to keep stopping takes because he was laughing so hard. He's like, who are you? Are you a comedian? I just kept
That's saying something, making a Wayne's brother.
I know, right?
I kept doing these weird faces on him. In the last scene, if you like go back, I'm going like this to him.
You're all red bulled out.
A comment that was heard around the world. He's like, so do you think you won the money? And I said, what did I say? Either way, we're just representing strong women everywhere. The whole place erupted when I said that.
Love it.
We didn't care about winning. I mean, we didn't. We just wanted to have fun. And I think that's why it worked out.
That's so cool. It's a live audience because they're really laughing at you. Like every time you answer a thing, it almost seems like a laughing track, but they're laughing so much. It's like,
Yeah. I don't
you're
think
just
anyone
that
else
funny.
acted out their answers. I would watch it. I don't know
you
what
have
came a hold of me. I have no idea.
That's so
It's
cool.
you have the ability to entertain. You've learned it. You've mastered it really in watching, and it's impressive. When are you called to an audition, or do you audition and you have to kind of try out? Because it seems like you've done a few, and you're so good every time.
This one they call, yeah, I get a lot of calls, and this looked so fun. It was like a new show, and I could bring my wife with me. I was like, this is gonna be great. They
Yeah.
actually cut a lot of the scenes though. They were talking about my music career. I was bummed about that. It was like, oh man. I think for like timing, but we did have a whole segment on my music on this show, but
Yeah,
at least I got
really
to get in. I got to get in there. I was a singer at least. That was
There
good.
you go.
right. Yeah. So how is this new thing? Are you filming now? Can you say that? Is
Yeah.
that too much to say? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Are we on the show?
Guys, you guys could pack up. Yeah.
Oh my god. My phone crew.
Didn't even think of that, Joel. Nicely done. I'm going to be on the show getting yelled at for not watching your
I know.
game show
Yeah,
episode.
whatever, Jeff.
Okay, it's only an hour episode, Jeff. Come on.
That's true. But still, that's important. That's important to have. So you mentioned Dad. How was Dad? It's a great story that you and your father make music together. And the first time we had you on, I think Jewel had missed that night for some reason. And you brought your dad on, you're in the studio, you guys
Yeah.
sang. How's that going?
Awesome. We have a big Christmas show coming up December 16th at Jamie's House of Music. That's going to be an awesome time in Lansdowne, Pennsylvania. We're trying to get everyone to come out to that one because it's like the very Cheadle Christmas. It's really exciting. And that's one you don't want to miss. It's a good one.
Every Christmas should be a very Cheadle Christmas.
Yeah. And it's fun. It's like not boring Christmas. It's like soulful and fun.
Very soulful, very, very rock and cool. And where can people get tickets for Cheadle Christmas?
JamiesHouseOfMusic.com or LauraCheadle.com.
That's going to scroll down the bottom, LauraCheadle.com, of course. The beauty that I love watching you, and you mentioned your wife, and you two just seem to make such a great couple. Very much on the same page with a lot of stuff and great videos. And like I said, you kind of do podcast videos not together. You do game shows together. Is she maxing out even more of your creativity? Because it seems like as great as you were, you got even stronger.
I feel like when I met her, it was like two souls were like, and
If you're not one person, I don't know who is.
she plays guitar for me. She does the lighting out of my shows. She's like, we're all over the place, but it's fun because now that the game show came out, it's kind of freeing. It's like, I've never been like in the closet, but I have never been like, hey guys, because I feel like straight people don't have to be like, hi, I'm straight. Nice to meet you. You know, so
Right.
it's like dumb. It's like dumb, the whole concept of coming out to me. So it's like, because it's just one part of you. It's like it's crazy to me that that's a whole thing. But maybe one day that'll change. But I think this show, people just saw our love and how simpatico we are and how we kicked ass on the show. You know,
Jeannie said you were the best twosome ever.
Yeah,
Wow.
that ending wasn't that ending like the craziest thing you've ever watched?
That was amazing.
Yeah, my
I
wife.
like chills. That's awesome.
My wife went on a hamster wheel. It was like 10 rotations. She got so exhausted and then had to push a BMW. It was
Oh my God.
insane.
Yeah, it wasn't a little car either. It was like a freaking SUV.
Huge. And she was the only girl in the whole season to do that. So it's
Wow.
pretty insane. And she's only 5'3" and like 100 pounds. So it's pretty insane.
I didn't know that. I watched a couple of the other episodes, and yeah, I mean, no one compared to you guys though. Just with the personality and the strength, the stamina.
I know. And I was just like, I did
Women.
the challenge where I'm like hitting these hammerheads down. And I'm like, everyone's screaming at me. I almost forgot the token. It's just crazy.
My mom came in during that scene where you're pushing the things down. She's like, what is she doing? And she
I know.
like, she's winning. She's
My
winning.
brain is so ADHD that I was like, I forgot to grab the token. And then Michelle's screaming, get that token. It was like insane. They, everyone that produced the show said we were the most rated episode and most exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
And
And
was
we
that
were
the
the
finale?
first lesbians to ever be on there. That's pretty
Really? All right.
Yeah. And the big kiss at the end was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Oh.
That is pretty awesome. And he's always in the house. If it wasn't for Bear, Bear first turned us on to you. He said, I got somebody to check out. And he's been so right. And, you've turned into, God, like our love of a guest. Like we absolutely love having you and adore having you here. And then we just gush and I start to lose train of thought. But, and we actually have a story we're going to do later. Billie Eilish came out and said the same thing. People worry about her sexuality. She's like, why? She's like, don't you know I make music? Don't you know I sing? Don't you know I do this, that, and the other thing? Like, seriously, the media now, because social media, you're great at. You're awesome at presenting yourself. How blown out is the media kind of ignoring talent over really stuff that doesn't matter, religion and politics and all that?
Yeah. I just think it's insane that people like want to label you and she's a lesbian singer. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not a lesbian singer. I am a singer. I think that's why I never, it's weird. It's like I don't ever hide myself, but I wasn't like, overtly, because I don't think that's not who I am. It's just
Right.
Laura. This is who I'm married to. Okay. It's like, I feel like some people do use it as their whole identity, and that's not how I am. I think
I
it's
agree. I don't. I tried to hide my wife every Tuesday night. But somehow she popped.
Oh yeah, I saw your love post the other day. Oh
No, I did, and she did something wonderful, and I do love her, and and that's
so cute.
and I kind of like I model the way her and I get together in the friendship and the camaraderie and all that to way that you do it, because it's impressive just the way two people really care that much about each other. We do the same, and it amazes me. It's just it's like
Must be
storybook
nice,
stuff.
guys. All right, keep it moving.
Well, everybody adores usual. We just have one person each.
One day.
No, you just have to really listen. I wrote down every quality I wanted in somebody, and I put it on my fridge, and I looked at it every single day. And Michelle came out of nowhere. We were hiking. Since you saw on the show where we met, we talked about how we met. I was hiking, and I was in front of Michelle, and I was singing, and she was, "Excuse me, you have a beautiful voice." And then we were just hiking together the whole rest of the way. That's how we met.
Wow.
You never know.
Nothing that's meant for you will pass you by.
Exactly. So don't think that you're not going to meet someone, Joel.
Oh,
You're going to.
You
You
will.
have to be, you have to be in the right mind.
right.
Ready.
Positive. You bring positive vibes, and I claim it. I'm here for it.
There it is.
Even
Don't
her
feel
meeting
bad.
story is better. My meeting story is my wife was my waitress on Thanksgiving. That's not a fun
That's
story.
a great story.
That's better than online. That's way cooler.
Yeah.
It is, but it's not as cool as like mountain climbing. Or,
That
No
is.
one's gonna fall in love with your voice. We tried that at karaoke. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
sure. Sorry.
We both met, and we're like, we're phenomenal singers.
No,
There you go.
Yeah, and we
No, we
both
weren't.
sang.
We're
That
not.
was a meeting for the
I want to
ages.
hear it. I'm ready for it.
Oh,
You know, one
gosh.
of these nights, we should do karaoke one of these nights. Meet somewhere in the middle of our two distances and karaoke, and we'll like kind of play possum. We'll dare people to beat you.
I'm a great karaoke singer. I do Whitney Houston. That's like the
Ooh.
best. I kill it.
Yeah, I'm not singing after you. Before you anywhere.
Yeah, I got to sing before you, of course. And it's bad that I just got smoked on the game show here.
When I was in high school, I used to make money. I would pretend I couldn't sing, and then I would do karaoke, and then I would win the prizes for money.
Hustler.
I was a hustler.
I'm right.
I was a
She's got
hustler.
it all.
I was a
It's the
hustler.
brains. So you
I have to
you
know.
have-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask really quick because Christmas is coming up. What's your favorite traditional classic Christmas song to sing?
It's got to be Santa Baby. I mean, I do a cover of it on my album, but I know it's like sexual but it's so sexy, and it's like I have a song called "Giving You Me for Christmas," which is kind of like a response to that. I just love it. I can't even like be like wholesome about it. I love Santa Baby, but I also like the Christmas song, which is Chestnuts Roasting on an Open
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I
that's-
like yours though, and you know there's allowed to be a little sex appeal at Christmas.
Why not?
And, you know,
Yeah.
Why not?
Santa is slaying on Christmas.
Uh-oh. Ew.
My wife's got a sexy Christmas song for me. It's take out all the trash from all the wrappers.
Take out the papers and the trash.
I know who wears pants. I know it.
You know, oh, in my house, you know. Who wears the pants in your house, Laura? Can you say? I'm sure Michelle's not. Oh!
Michelle's right here, but she's not getting on camera, but she's right here.
Oh,
Aw. She's always welcome.
You.
Just for
You
future
were just
reference.
on CBS, Michelle. Come on.
you're a
I know,
cannon.
right? You're on CBS.
I
And
would have never in my life thought I'd be on TV. She's a nurse, so it's pretty funny.
so she's been on CBS. She's been in like your music videos, like performing. And she
Uh-huh.
won't pop her head on the Yo show. I understand we're intimidating because it's such a
She's
major.
got her pajamas on. She ain't gonna come on here.
Would it
We
help
all
if I
have
ran up?
pajamas on under this.
Right, we all got. But matter of fact, I do have pajama pants on. Not that anybody wants to see it, but come on, Michelle, I got pajama pants on.
Yes, yes, she did it! Give it up!
Congratulations!
Hey, it is such a pleasure to finally meet you after all the times Laura's been
know.
on, and
Nice to meet you.
likewise, congratulations, an awesome performance on this game show. Jules saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
I saw pieces. I suck, but
He's gonna watch it tonight, though. He's gonna watch it.
Yeah,
He
you have
is.
to watch it now.
I definitely got to watch it now. And I'm so impressed. And I was telling Laura, I'm impressed by the two of you, your energy and your camaraderie, and it's a friendship as well as a marriage. That's the way me and my wife base it. It's about a friendship. It's awesome, and we appreciate them. You guys now create an energy together that's even stronger than the one that just Laura did, which is awesome.
Oh,
One hell of a team.
I love it. I would never have guessed that she gets me into the most amazing things.
Oh my god, it's insane.
But yeah, we definitely empower each other.
Yeah.
And it's good. That's what a relationship I think should be like.
Yeah, we've been in some really horrible relationships, and we have a podcast called Les Drive, by the way, for all listening.
Yeah.
And we talk about
It's good. I watch.
yeah.
all these relationships that we've been in. And Jewel, if you're looking for someone, remember everything that all the crappy relationships you're in lead up to the good. You just have to look out
Here's
for it.
hoping. I'll keep
Yeah.
my
I
eyes
really need
peeled.
to have Jewel on our podcast.
You never appreciate. I mean, it really does help you. All the bad really does help you appreciate, how good someone is once you have someone so good.
Mhm.
Sure.
So, there's a reason for it, but
Yeah.
patience is a virtue.
And then you might win a game show, so it just might happen.
Yeah, I mean, ladies, how many trips did you win? Seriously, like that was a lot.
Hey,
Wow.
spoiler alert, Jeff, we won $91,052.
Yeah.
But it includes
Bonuses,
everything.
yeah.
And everything. It's
And it
pretty
was real, right? Like you actually get to go on the strips.
Yeah, yeah,
Alaska seemed amazing.
yeah. I mean,
cool.
when you see our reaction at the end and us going insane, like I've never seen that much things in my lifetime, and it was just
It
insane.
was just so exciting. Plus,
And
we were
it's-
overdosing on like Red
Red
Bull.
Bull.
Yeah, man. Shout out toRed Bull.
Just
So,
like
um,
2 whole ones.
Yeah, and
Pushing that
Coca-Cola.
car. I can't imagine.
I know, right?
This little girl pushed a car.
I know.
SUV, not a car.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
And the other episodes, the grown men got like little, what were they?
They were like tiny cars.
Tiny cars. She
Yeah.
got the
I was like, what is this? Why
Yeah.
did they give me an SUV?
Charles Thompson wants to ride in the car. I
Hey,
would have.
Charles,
Yeah,
Charles just came to my show at the Blue Moon Theater. Hey, Charles.
it's good to see you, and thanks for tuning in. And so when you met, 'cause I've seen Michelle play instruments and all that. Did you know we were both musicians? Did you learn that right away, or was that kind of like a hey, surprise?
When we were hiking, actually, well,
Yeah.
the craziest part is we were hiking in New Hope. I don't know if you guys have been to New Hope. It's like my favorite place.
Oh yeah, love New Hope, sure.
So we were on the canal, and I was in front of her, and she's behind me. Like I said, I was singing out loud because I'm crazy. But I'm glad I
Crazy
was.
beautiful.
She told me right after she heard me singing, "Oh, I actually play guitar." And
Yep.
I was like, "Oh my god, that's what I wrote on my list."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my God."
She was like checking off all the boxes, or I was checking off all the boxes. She was too, though.
We were like in shock that I was like, we're both into girls. Like, what the hell? is going
I
I'm
on?
writing my list right now.
Yeah, write these notes.
Put it on your- yeah.
Put it on. Seriously, put on your fridge. I did
Mhm.
that.
Yep.
And
Here.
learn to play guitar, Jewel. For God's sakes.
Yeah, right.
Have a
Guitar
talent.
player.
So what's coming up next? You got, and I know you got an EP coming out. You did the game show.
Yeah, it's called Mannequin, and
Yes.
it's Michelle's favorite album of mine
yeah.
ever. You can actually buy a physical copy right now on my website. People don't know this before it comes out in January. It's been a culmination of 4 years of writing, and most of it's like from my past things. It's not many happy songs on there. That makes a great album. It's the journey, and it's a really great album, and I'm so excited about it.
We're excited for you, Eb. Like I said, just love your stuff, and I got so much of it on my iPhone. And there's times like we'll go for a ride. My wife's like, "Yeah," because I'm metal and rock, and then she hears you, and she looks at me like, I'm like, Laura Cheadle. She's okay. Now it makes sense because my wife knows. Everybody knows I'm a huge Laura Cheadle fan.
I'm a huge Jeff fan. I'm a huge Jeff and Jill fan.
I might cry.
Keep that soundbite. Well, Time Thief, which is on the album, is almost at 1 million streams already. It's pretty annoying. I mean, on Spotify, it's pretty wild.
It is.
Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because it's like this little head here.
Hey,
We
you're
all
like
are.
camera ready without knowing you're going to be on camera. So
Like the John.
props to
I
you.
know. I'm like, whatever. Here I am. You got a piece of me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
It was
Give
nice
it up for
meeting you
Michelle.
guys.
Woo! Thank you.
Awesome meeting you, Michelle. We love you and we thank you. And
Very soon.
we're excited for that. See, it took my pajama pants to get her on. So
Yeah,
Oh,
good
I
job.
have my pants. I'm not showing them though.
No, she was,
Slide
she's
out
gonna
here.
crawl away.
Bye, guys.
David Wayans called her.
thank you.
Pretty funny.
That is awesome.
I wanted to ask you, you speaking of Spotify, the rap just came out. Do you follow that? Did you see who your top artists were for the year?
I didn't see I saw like what people were listening to on mine. I should check that. You know, it's
Yeah.
funny. I'm lame. I listen to Apple Music, you know, and
So do I.
That's him.
I'm not really a Spotify because Spotify, although I appreciate they don't pay the artists as well, but Apple Music pays the artists.
Oh,
You know,
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty big. I saw this
You're
awesome.
doing the right thing.
Yeah.
See that? I'm supporting the arts, Jewel, even though some people deny that. I saw some great meme where some famous singer said, "Thank you, Spotify, for the..." Oh, Weird Al Yankovic. "Thank you, Spotify, for the $80 for my 25 million streams."
Like,
Whoa.
it's like I think per 1 million streams, it's like 1,000 maybe. Yeah, it's pretty
Making
wild.
more money on TikTok. Are you serious? That's
So I
insane.
like when people buy the physical. I mean, I'm making my new album on vinyl, which is kind of cool. I think vinyl is like a really cool thing to do, and people still shockingly buy CDs. I'm shocked, so it's pretty cool.
I haven't. I've become a vinyl guy again. I'm going back that way.
I
do
love
love my
my
CDs,
record
though.
player right behind me, actually.
Yeah, there you
Very
go.
nice.
What's in the player? Gotta know.
Oh, Jimi Hendrix. Are
Woo!
you Marianne?
Yes.
I used to have that shirt.
Yes.
Foxy lady.
That is incredible. It's funny because we've done our top fives. We're doing top 5 albums of the decades. We did 90s, 80s, we did 70s tonight, and I'm geeked up next week for 60s. Of course, Hendrix is like legendary.
God, yeah.
I'm sure you got some Hendrix inspiration as well because you have your music. Like I said, blues. There's a little bit of like old school, like Joni Mitchell kind of psychedelic playing in there. There's rock. There's so much in there. If you had to put one word or 2 words maybe to describe your sound, what would it be?
It's so hard. It's funky soulstress, I like to say.
Oh, I like that a lot.
It's
See?
always different. Like the new album is cohesive, but it's a lot of singer songwriter, which I love to do, and pop on the new album. And it's like, people say I'm not really a blues singer. My voice is bluesy, but it's more like soulful singer songwriter, I would say. It's hard. I don't like labels. I don't like doing the same thing all the time. It's boring to me. So there's always a soulful undertone.
I like that a lot. I'm trying to think. So Hendrix was 60s, right? Not 70s?
I think.
Oh, yeah, because that was Janus. Everything.
Yeah. I can't believe he
Yes,
was
that's
only
nice.
27 when he died. That's so crazy.
Yeah, all of them. So weird. I was just thinking they had the Christmas at Graceland, and so many people did great renditions, but just like different takes, and I know Jeff always hates it, but my girl Lana did a really good cover of like Unchained Melody. If you had to cover one song that you haven't covered yet, what would it be?
That's fun. Oh God. That's a good question. I don't know. I want to cover a lot of I love older music, but I also like newer. A fun fact about me, I'm obsessed with John Mayer and everyone makes fun of me for it. I love John Mayer. I don't care if everyone thinks he's annoying, but I love him. I'm gonna tell everyone how much I even have his XM station on.
Wow, all right.
I know he's kind of annoying as like a human sometimes, but his music is so good to me, like the lyrics and like everyone laughs at me when I say it, but I don't care. I should have worn my John Mayer t-shirt just to prove my love for him.
That
You
makes sense
should.
because he's so chill and
It's just he
I
has
think it's the same vibe.
I don't know why. He just made some really bad, but I just saw him live and he's like, oh my God, he's like older now. And he's like, I really need to get married. He seemed more humble than the last time I saw him.
Yeah.
Maybe I could do a John Mayer song, but it would be weird because his range is so low.
Yeah.
I'd have to
He was Pete Davidson before Pete Davidson was Pete Davidson. That
He
guy dated
was.
everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
I understand why people think he's annoying, but I still love him.
And that's, that is actually a big compliment coming from somebody with such an ear and an eye. And like I said, your talents are just all over, whether it's TV, singing, performing live, etc. We're here for it. We're always here for you. You're always welcome here. The half hour just went cruising on by. It's actually,
Yeah, we're having too much fun over here.
we always are. We always do. And I appreciate the conversation of reaching out to you. And sometimes you reach out to me, say stuff's coming up. How about it? And we make room for it. And I come out to you and you said, sure, let's do it again. And we always love you for that. And the appreciation is amazing. And it makes us feel good when somebody, again, I'll keep geeking it and keep kissing your butt about it. When somebody's so creative and so talented enjoys themselves here, that means everything else. We talk about you all the time. We talk about, of course, who's coming up in the century, but it's always you. Your name always squeezes in there somewhere.
We're the best. I mean, Jill made a Raid the Cage game. Come on.
Right? She
Where am
sure
I going
did.
to get that?
So bad. I'm embarrassed. But
That's the coolest thing in the world. Because I'm still on that high from, just aired on Friday. So it's really cool. No
Right
one
now,
else did that.
right now, every podcast out there is currently doing it, trying to get you.
better than me, probably. No, we appreciate you just being game for it and yeah, just continuing to support us and we'll continue to support you. I really want to go to your Christmas show. I think it'd be awesome to see you live. Yes.
Come on
Yes.
out.
And you're not far at all, Lansdowne.
You don't
So-
know me until you see me live, is what I tell everybody. You don't.
Yeah.
You've told me that. Yes,
So local people, get there.
Come on out.
exactly.
Let's do it.
And you can find more and get all the information you need by finding Laura Cheadle. Facebook, of course, at Laura Cheadle. Instagram at Laura Cheadle Music. www.lauracheadle.com is the website. All the great info you need. Buy some stuff, too, like some great music. Her music is on Spotify, but that don't pay the bills. So it's also on Apple Music.
Woo!
Or if you want to get
Also,
go old
I'm gonna
school,
be a
buy a
convert.
Buy a ticket. Buy an album, which is coming out in a couple
Come
days.
to
I'm
the
excited.
show and buy it from me, which is even more fun.
Wow, and
That's-
you can say hi, get a handshake, or a punch in the nose for me because I don't keep up enough. That's what I hear, Earl. Thank you, of course. Bear Range Laura shines even more in person.
Oh, I love
And
your
Nice.
like I said from the get go, Earl's like, this is somebody made for your show, and he's been right about it.
I
And
love Earl.
every time it's been great. We thank you so
Earl
much.
gave
The
me
amazing.
the coolest mug in the world. It's actually in the
Oh, I'm
business right now. I wish I had
Go get it. Go get it.
It's a cool mug.
We'll save it for next time because I'm sure there'll be a next time soon enough.
Oh yeah.
Laura Cheadle, massive thank you. Of course, I'm going to keep the stream rolling down the bottom so everybody knows where to find her. Merry Christmas to you, by the way. We look forward to I'm going to play your Christmas music too here in my house during the holidays.
Get
Absolutely.
my Christmas album on this Christmas night, and I'll have a Blues Christmas. They're all streaming right now, or buy the physical copy on my website.
Yes.
There you go. And Earl still has yours in return. Love you, sis. We all love you.
Oh.
Laura Cheadle, thank you so much for your time tonight. And I feel like we could do this. Probably one of these nights we're going to do like 2 hours.
Why not? We'll just party.
I love
Play
it.
more games.
Yeah, I'd love to.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we'll talk soon.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
I'm
Happy
Grenade,
days.
Laura Cheadle, ladies and gentlemen, Jewel, Tatey. It's always great. And I always feel like every time Laura comes on, there's a million things I want to ask her. And I think we end up answering like 4 things that just brings into an awesome story.
I know. Well, we got to catch up. And we had things to do.
Right. Thank
And
you,
Michelle
Steve
came
Higgins.
on. That was so cool.
I know. I was happy to finally get to meet Michelle because,
Yeah.
and just as I expected, the two of them are so much alike in everything they do. The energy is the same. Let's see the energy. Let's look at the clip. Now, she said the clip didn't do her
Okay.
justice, but I did take
It
a clip
doesn't.
of this show. Raid the Cage, and her episode just came out Friday.
I'm ready.
All right.
Not yet. We're not ready yet. Anyway, let's check out tonight's special guest, Laura Cheadle, and her run, or a brief run, part of it, of Raid the Cage. Joel, you're excited, aren't you?
Woo!
All right, we're going to cut us out, get it lined up, and let's check it out. About, wrong one. 2 minutes and 27 seconds worth of footage. It's awesome. Enjoy Laura Cheadle on Raid the Cage.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Okay, same rules as before. 10 questions. For every one you get right, your partner gets 3 seconds in the cage. Your category is screaming. Let's get 45 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Get off my
Blank
lawn.
was his name. Church response.
Amen.
Planes do it on a runway.
Taxi.
Golf warning.
4.
Your food is ready.
Order up.
Clint Eastwood threat.
Get off my lawn.
Google competitor.
Yahoo.
Kesha yells this to Pitbull.
Timber.
A pirate's homecoming.
Land ho.
On behalf of Mr. Sampras.
For Pete's sake.
Congratulations, you answered 9 questions correctly. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh, I'm ready.
All right, well, it's time to raid the cage.
Come on, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Hey, go! Go, go, go! Oh, she can run. Yes, she's going straight for, okay, the ATV, the fashion, the hat. Pure! Did it!
It's heavy.
Yes, honey, go! She's pushing out the ATV. Oh, the bear is in the way. Oh, no! Move the bear! Move the bear! The bear! The bear! Oh, God! Move the bear! Babe!
You're rolling over, you're killing the bear.
Ready.
All right, it's time to raid the cage.
Go, go, go! Michelle in her sprint, she's taking out for the mystery box. Smart. Okay, and she's loading up the go-kart. That is so smart. Nice, nice, nice. Load it up. Michelle wants that trip to Sun Mountain Lodge because she is killing it at the Wrecking Ball Challenge. Go! So getting that Wrecking Ball out of the way. Yes, grab the token.
Come on, baby.
I mean,
I
Come
gotta
on
say, it's not even fair, Joel, how good they are. Like,
they're insane. Literally. Like, there's so much. You have to be an athlete. You have to be smart. Like, that show involves so much. I want
The
to do it, though. It
best-
looks so fun.
the
and you win
best
great
part of the whole,
prizes.
you do, my God, the best part of the whole thing is how she's knocking down the word prize with the wrecking ball like nothing.
Yeah.
It
Oh, no.
was- And
Oh, you
she,
got to see the whole thing. Yeah.
the bear is stuck under the wheel, and she's
Damn
pushing
bears.
that bear, but she's pushing it. Oh my God, what an amazing show, amazing time with them. They're two awesome people, Laura and Michelle, and I thank Laura, of course, for coming on tonight. And it was cool. It was a great time, and I'm laughing during it, and like I didn't want to over laugh like while it's playing, but I'm like crying with
Oh my
hysteria.
God.
here.
And she's like Kristen Wiig up there. Like, everyone's like going hysterical. Like, just her responses and how quick she is. Like, it's so funny. You know? Like, you got to be quick and have personality. And she definitely had. Jim, what's his name? I always say Marlon Wayans. It's not Marlon Wayans. One of the Wayans.
It's one of the many Waynes. Waynes is.
Wayans is.
let's play another song. We had topics, but you can't beat the songs, and especially with Christmas coming. Let's play "On This Christmas Night" by Laura Cheadle. How about it? I know it's a
Woo!
little early, but it's December, right?
It's not early. It's Christmas.
It's not early.
Sunday.
I forgot it's December. But
Gee.
such a great song on this Christmas. Laura Cheadle, who does it all. Holidays, we got Halloween songs, Christmas songs. Let's listen to this one. About 3.5 minutes long. We'll be back shortly. Enjoy here on the Yo Show. The incredible Laura Cheadle.
Every time I wanna tell you that I really, really care, I can't get it together, so I stand there and I stare. You look back at me and smile, and my heart comes out to play. This year I don't want another Christmas to just slip away. I don't even need a tree. All I want is you here with me. Christmas is about the love. You're the one I'm thinking of on this Christmas night. The cold nights will be better right there in your arms. I can't resist your candy canes and your holiday charms. If you could tell what I'm thinking, the North Pole wouldn't seem so far. Just one kiss would make my life complete and be a guiding star. I don't even need a tree. All I want is you here with me. Christmas is about the love. You're the one I'm thinking of on this Christmas night. Listen to me. Oh, you're a Christmas dream. I don't even need a tree. All I want is you here with me. I need you here with me. Christmas is about the love. You're the one I'm thinking of. I don't even need a tree. All I want is you here with me. Christmas is about the love. You're the one I'm thinking of. I don't even need a tree. All I want is you here with me on this Christmas night.
You can't even,
I love it.
I agree. Great Christmas song indeed by
Oh.
Laura. And I will have that on my house at the holidays. My wife was like, find some Christmas music, and man, is that Christmas music? That's phenomenal. I just love everything about her, and it makes me proud is the word I'm going to say. I don't know if proud's even the right word, but I'm just so proud that she's local to us and does great things for our area and our community, and the people who watch our show appreciate what she does. Amazing.
I know. She's such a great talent. And yeah, I mean, it's great that she just keeps gracing us with her presence and her music and many talents. I'm so excited for the documentary. That's so cool. I love behind the music, all those VH1 shows. So I'm definitely going to be tuning in for that as well.
I'm definitely excited for
We
it.
might
You
make
know,
it, Jeff. I mean, we might be on the show.
I'm not hating Laura if that happens. I really am not. There's nothing I could hate about Laura. Laura, such a superstar talent. Terrific. And whew, I'm blown away. We're gonna do, I guess, a couple topics. I mean, nothing really can top that, but Joel People's Magazine is getting ready. It did its Sexiest Man award. Now it's coming up for Person of the Year, and I looked at the voting, and I don't know. I don't get the list. Are we out of people on this planet?
I think so.
Some of the candidates, some of the candidates were Taylor Swift, King Charles III,
Oh, yeah.
Barbie, Vladimir Putin.
Barbie? Like Barbie the doll?
Well, they show Margot Robbie, I guess, as Barbie, but where are we at here? Do you have a vote? First of all, second of all, what is this list?
I just feel like we don't get the right news or good news or news like people care about. Like, that's why you got to tune into us, and we'll show you the people that matter. Because I vote Laura Cheadle Person of the Year. How about that?
I'm down for that. One of the, I mean,
Jeez.
and again, we don't do politics here, but one of the nominees for Person of the Year was Trump prosecutors. What is that? That's not a person.
As Person of the Year?
Right. Like, have we hit rock bottom? You know who Person of the Year is? The guy who owns a supermarket who makes certain foods half price because boom. But yeah, like, it seems like they had no ideas this year.
Yeah, I'd rather see like a random person that does good in their community than, Dom. How about Dom? Dom's a Person of the Year.
Yeah, Dom is now the Person of the Year. Nick Sirianni is the Person of the Year.
Nick Sirianni. I love Nick so much.
I can't really think of anybody. I tried to think of like who would be my Man of the Year, and nothing was really coming to me. Or Person of the Year. Sorry, it's not Man of the Year. It's Person of the Year.
Jalen.
But this
Could have been
list-
Bryce. It could have been very well been Bryce, but
Could have been. It's always Bryce.
yeah.
But why? Taylor Swift, great artist, good music.
Hasn't she had enough? Like, it's just never enough. I don't understand.
And
I don't get it.
I guess kind of a kudos to NBC and Sunday Night Football because, of course, Simone Biles' husband plays for the Green Bay Packers. Games in Green Bay, they showed her a couple times, and she said, why don't I get on TV? Like, I'm like this Olympic star, and you're always worried about Taylor Swift. Yeah, let's get her on, too. She's done things for the
Taylor Swift
country.
didn't have the yips.
Jesus.
I'm kidding. That was a bad joke. And just, I don't know. It's just like the machine. And I hate that we talk about it every week.
We
Right.
do. We're all sucked in, though.
But it's like we're forced to almost because that's what's like shoved in our face. It's crazy.
I kind of agree there. It kind of is what's shoved in our face. Jewel, we're a day late, but we weren't on the show. But I want to wish a happy
Jammed it,
belated.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't blame it. I want to wish a happy belated birthday to the absolute love of my life, except my wife. That, of course, is Britney Spears. So happy belated birthday to Miss Britney Spears. You're not going to clap for Britney, are you? I love Britney.
Brittany's scaring me. I don't know what you want me to do. She's so scary. I
She's
send Jeff
one of my
videos. I'm
minds.
like, look at this. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
so
like,
love her. I'm like,
see.
okay.
I say weird shit like that's my baby and all that. And Jewel must really be
That
puzzled by
video
me
was so
sometimes.
scary. Like, that actually freaked me out. I watch scary videos all day. And seeing that video of Brittany, I'm like, ugh. And she's just staring at the camera and she's like, breathing all heavy. It's
Yeah,
weird.
she's got like the one now where she's laying naked and her hands are over her boobs. Like, dude, it's just.
We just
I
need
don't
someone to
know.
help Brittany. That's all. Someone go
I
save
volunteer.
her again. Volunteers
volunteer.
tribute. Have you seen the new Hunger Games? Oh my god. Have you seen any of the Hunger Games?
Yeah, I saw 3 of them. I have not seen the new one.
I started
enjoy
watching
I
it.
think it's
I
good.
fell asleep, but oh my god, it's very good.
Yeah, real life Harley Quinn. No, I've not seen the new one. I guess kind of catch me up to the story because is it still connected or is it?
Yeah, well, it's I thought it was the first Hunger Games ever, like from the books.
From the
But here
book, right.
it's like maybe 20 or so years in. So Snow is involved in the games as like
Okay.
a young. He's probably like close to 20, but yeah, you see like how Snow becomes Snow, and that chick's in it, the new Snow White. She's really freaking talented. I forgot her name. Do you know
New
what I'm talking
Snow
about?
White. No, I'm gonna look it up right now though.
Something Ray. Maybe that's her character
Right.
name. But she can sing. She can sing her ass off, and she's beautiful, and she's the new Snow White. And she's like the
It's
main chick in this.
Rachel Zegler. Let's check it out.
No, it's not Rachel Ziegler.
No, I just typed in the new Snow White actress and I've gotten Rachel Zegler.
Did they change it?
I don't know.
What?
I mean, she's hot. Whoever she, she's hot.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna be one heck of a Snow White there, like.
Oh yeah. That's her.
Ah,
Oh, I didn't know that was her name.
oof,
Yo,
Snow White.
Hunter Schafer is my vote for Zelda when they come out. Do you see Hunter Schafer?
I'm gonna look.
Don't you
Let's
think
see.
she could be Princess Zelda in the live action? She looks
gonna-
like a fairy. A fairy
What's your-
goddess. Fairy
What's her name
goddess
again? I'm
queen.
sorry.
Hunter Schafer.
Hunter-
She's from Euphoria too.
I'm looking at her real quick. The magic on the internet.
But
pretty-
everyone's like she should be Zelda because she's got that look.
She's kind of a hottie. That's okay.
That's Zelda. That's so crazy. Now we need a
Hello.
link. We haven't found a link yet, but they're coming out with the Zelda movie, so it's happening.
It's pretty exciting. I guess that's the new wave. I mean, there's of course was like
Mario.
yeah, Mario. Then there's like superheroes, and I remember that funny thing. One of the actors, I think it was the dude that played Lip on Shameless, when he's like, I didn't realize your career is now measured by being in a superhero movie because he got like turned down for a Marvel movie, and people were like
He
getting
should
him
have
on it.
been Willy Wonka. I don't know why he wasn't.
I know, right? Oh my
Just
God, it's like,
like,
I'm excited about that new movie. He's in a new movie about the wrestling family, the Von Erichs. Looks very cool. It's a real life story about these brothers and the whole family broke into professional wrestling with like WCW, the Von Erichs. Tragic story. There's some bad pieces in it, but looks pretty good. Zac Efron is in it as well. I'm excited to see that.
oh damn, Zac Efron's looking more like Mickey Rourke these days.
That jaw. Remember we had that picture of the jaw? We did that on the show.
Yeah, looks like the handsome Squidward. But you see, Fighting with the Family. It was about Paige, the real wrestler, and The Rock was in it. And Florence Pugh was Paige.
I love that.
And they started off with like background wrestling. I don't know. I just love sports movies. I'll watch
do I.
any sports movie.
Like, do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I mean, The Natural is my number one. I
Wow,
really-
that's a dark horse choice, but a lot of baseball purists say The Natural.
yeah. I mean, it's my dad's favorite, and I used to like engrave in my wooden bat like Wonder Girl instead of Wonder Boy. But I also like The Fighter and Invincible. Mark Wahlberg's always good in movies. Miracle is really good too. And Friday Night Lights, the movie, is also one of my favorite. Oh, $1 Million Baby is amazing.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's definitely some good ones. The one with God, I can't remember the name of it. Like embarrassed. The one with Kevin Costner.
Bull Durham?
No,
Lord of
the
the
other
Rings?
one. No, the other one. Actually, there's three of them.
Tin Cup.
He's a pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. I forget the name of it, and it's just like
Love of the Game?
I think that's it. Yeah, and it's not so much about. It's a little about baseball, but it's about baseball and kind of the perils of a guy near the end of his career. So that was kind of neat. The Natural was good.
Moneyball. Moneyball's so good.
Moneyball was terrific. Thank you, because I almost forgot about that one. Terrific. Good, like the true stories and how they turned into a science with the budget and who you pay and who you bring in. The Scott Hatterberg story about a guy who was pretty much told he was shot, like he was done. Nobody wanted to give him a chance. And here to give him a chance, they put him at first base. And great choice, Joe. That's an awesome movie.
Yeah. I cry more at sports movies than I do like
I
romance movies.
I
I just
cry at
get
Bohemian
emotional.
Rhapsody.
I'm listening to it. I'm like,
You
it's
want to
very
cry,
good.
don't you?
Biopic. Oh, biopic was one of the words. There's been a lot of great musical movies and some coming out. I said Walk the Line because it's probably one of the better ones. But
It's a good flick. Walk the Line is good.
I want to see the new. It's the Priscilla.
Oh yeah, okay.
It got a lot of heat though.
Of course, everything does nowadays.
Yeah.
Ray was kind of sad,
Mhm.
even though he wasn't really a good guy in the movie. It's still kind of
He's
it's
a
sad.
creep though. Remember he would like feel the girl's wrists.
Yeah, he was kind of creepy, but
Mhm.
still like a good movie. Not a feel good story, but a good movie. I can't wait for my next movie, The Hall and Oates debacle. I'm still stunned by that.
Dude, have you seen? It's like a viral TikTok going around. It's Johnny Cash's. I think it's his grandson,
Hmm.
and he's singing. Oh my god, I have to bring this up. If he doesn't look and sound just like him, like it's wild.
Who sounds more like him or the actor Phoenix,
Joaquin.
Joaquin Phoenix? No, Jewel
Um,
said Invincible. Jewel got Invincible in there. Steve Higgins, great choice. I love Invincible.
and they're good guys.
My mother was such a fan of Vince Papale.
From his prison and the railroad train was mine. I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far
voice
from
is
folks
that?
in prison.
Oh shit, we're gonna get canceled.
I know the voice is right. We do not own the rights to this music, but the voice, man, that's like right there.
I know. He's got everything, and he looks like That's insane.
He looks like oh God, he looks like Waylon Jennings a little bit.
I don't know what Waylon Jennings looks like. I
So,
don't know the obsession with Morgan Wallen. I think he's not that great.
no, I don't really get it either. Him and that comedian guy they all love. What was that guy's name?
Matt Rife.
Matt Rife. I don't get that at all. I don't. It's not
He's
funny.
He's got funny moments. His crowd work is good.
So I'm getting a little bit of hate mail because I did screw up, Jewel. But we do have a Yo show Wednesday tomorrow night, and I kind of booked 2 people, but tomorrow. I know yeah, sometimes I goof up, but we'll have the other artists on tomorrow night. We do bring back, of course, Skylar Calico and our special guest co-host, the wonderful Vividly Vixen, who's become a great friend of the show. Miss Joey is in the house.
She's under the weather.
Oh, we're sorry
She
to hear
stayed
that.
home today.
What should sick people do while they're home?
Yeah, what do you do on your sick day off?
I usually just eat and sleep and then just stare at the wall and find Carol. So
Found Carol's back. The elf is back.
she
The
is
elf
back.
is back. I've moved my elf to locations. It's a struggle, and I watched him get bathed in cinnamon or something like that to get his
Yeah,
magic
they're-
back. No idea.
They're tricky.
They are
Pretty
tricky.
little elves. Boss
How
girl.
about
She's
Oscar?
been
What
staying
does
in the living room for like about a week now, and I'm like, girl, can you please leave the living room?
I can hear it in your voice?
It
Yeah.
has cover in there. It's a vibe in there.
Oh, poor thing. Tell the audience a little something about YouTube. What should the audience do out there with YouTube?
You can do your job now.
Oh yay! Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications and hit that like button in the face. But don't forget our screen, and we have merch and happy holidays.
Oh.
And also,
Aw.
I'm going shopping for my family on Friday because my school is having like a little shop day on Friday. So very excited for that.
Yeah. You feel better
That's
for that.
awesome. The amazing Joey in the house. We just love you. And you being sick makes me sad. Next week your mother will probably get it, and she'll be sick on the show. But that's it.
Hey, prepare.
Prepare. And
Stock up on vitamins.
And I want to prepare for next week, and I want to make the announcement because, we talk about who we get hyped for and geeked for. And, of course, tonight, Laura Cheadle, we get geeked for a lot of our guests. But next Tuesday, Jewel, right here live on the Yo Show, I am so darn excited for this because some of my favorite bands. And, me and Jewel love to go out and and get the female metal singers and female-led bands. Next week, from a late divided lead singer, J.C. Clark will be here on the program next week. And Jewel, my excitement in this is insane. Um, my excitement for it is insane. I got a banner somewhere that I can't even find. That's just how excited I am for it. But J.C. Clark from Late Divided next week. Jewel, you know the names. We've had a lot of these great female-fronted artists on, from the Lena Scissorhands and the Christina Chris and Margarita Monet and on and on. It means a lot to me to see the progress, even in the young artists like Lana Nelson of Nailbite. You know, it doesn't really make a difference. Age isn't making a difference. Sexuality isn't making a difference. Females are coming to the forefront. They're dominating music now in all aspects, and I just love this.
Yeah, great music makes a difference, and that's what's put out there, and we're just in awe of all these bands, and we just love the opportunity to get to interview them and be in their presence and have the capability to go see them live. It's just it's such a perk, and then we get to just experience that, and there's nothing like seeing people live. Like, I know you listen to their album and you think you might know what it's like, but like Laura said, you really don't know until you see them live performing and right in front of you. It's a whole different thing. So excited for next week, and man, we are just rocking and rolling.
We absolutely are. And speaking of seeing people live and the experience it, for April, I scored a couple tickets. Of course, Jewel is invited to it, as well as Brent and my wife, Taylor Acorn, who is just a marvel. That's coming to town in April, like right before my birthday. And there's just so many people out there. And, you know, we even say, too, we get guilty sometimes saying now social media maybe drowns it, hides it, floods it the wrong way. But, man, you find so much great stuff using the internet. And, of course, she found her band of great friends of ours from finding them on the internet and touring with them. And man, music is just where it's at, Jewel.
Oh, my God. And guess who's coming back to the Keswick in May?
Who?
My dad actually found it before my dad found it before the artist himself posted it. And I'm like, man, props to you. You found that quick. And
Wow.
He sent it to me. I'm like, I can't find the tickets. And then Rufus posted that he's going to be at the Keswick in May. Can't believe it.
That is
It's
awesome.
it's like right down the street from me. Thanks, Pat.
That's Rufus Wainwright, of course, who was one of your absolute favorites.
Yeah, man. The Keswick has so many great acts. Darlene Love's going to be there the 14th. If you can get lucky enough to get tickets to go see her. I saw her live. My dad took us to that movie premiere, that 20 Feet from Stardom, about the backup singers and all of the 60s acts. But Darlene is so cool. She just did that Christmas special with Cher. And she's like, there's a couple queens of Christmas, and Darlene Love's definitely one of them. Christmas Baby, Please Come Home. Y'all know the song.
Sorry, Mariah Carey, you're out. We need like Laura Cheadle. We got our Christmas people here.
Hey, it could be shared, but they're, love all these.
But I love the Keswick.
I love it too.
The Keswick reminds me, and every time I think of the Keswick, as much as I love it, reminds me of that night with Jimmy Starr and Ron, and I got to meet Eileen Shapiro. They're all there together. Aaron Paul, and me and John were there. We met the Glam Skanks. We interviewed the Glam Skanks in the lobby with a sit-down interview. Got to see Adam Man. Tried to go backstage. Eileen was actually going to try and get me backstage. I got shot down, but man, love the Keswick.
I am so jealous. I definitely want to meet all those people.
Right, Glam Skanks were fabulous, and we had Victoria Wicken on our program 2 weeks ago. Love them. Sad the band is gone because they're a great artist.
But she's doing her own thing, and she's got, she's doing really well on Spotify. I hope she gets to come to the East Coast. If not, we'll see her on the West Coast. Oh my God, did you see that earthquake happen last night? I forgot to text my family out there. Yeah, Disneyland. They had to shut down all the rides. There was an earthquake last night.
That's scary.
I know. They only shut down Disneyland a few times. Are you okay?
I'm cold.
You're cold. Go get some warm one.
I'm saving my Hello Kitty pants for tomorrow.
He doesn't want to miss the show. I get that. And
Yeah.
of course, the hashtag support original music, support local music. Jewel and I aren't going to give too much out, even though we always beg people to give us information on our show. But keep it in mind, support original music. There's stuff in the works that a lot of great people are trying to put together for you out there and us. And getting the scene going, because there's so many great bands out there, and they play all over. And PA's got a ton of them, and there's just a lot to be had, Jewel. I'm excited for the future push. Of course, the Future Stars show at Atlanta. And Atlanta, again, I don't want to spill the beans, nothing, Jewel, but Atlanta has talked to me about a little show featuring a previous guest, of course, The Galaxy Has Eyes, and possibly maybe a strange culture, a device, something like that. So the bands we get on here, and she said, as great as she is at promoting, she said, look, you come out and support and have our bands on, I'm going to watch you and get some of your bands my way. And it's a cool conglomerate because she knows what she's doing.
And those two, helps that Hello Kitty. And those two together, could you imagine that show?
Oh, and it's funny because she says, for you, Jeff, I'll have a metal show. Okay. I'm good with that.
That might actually blow the roof off the joint. That'd be insane.
I've said it before. I say it again. Blows the roof off the joint. 20 days to go, Joey, till Christmas. What's on your list this year, Joey? What do we got?
What's on your Christmas list? We asking Santa for
20 days.
20 days.
Mostly clothes and
Skincare.
Jinx, show me a soda.
Yeah, a
You
lot
gotta
of
get the-
lot of skincare.
You got to get the
some
skincare
toys.
because, well, she's
I do want a claw machine.
okay.
Claw machine?
No.
I want a claw machine.
No, not like a big one, like one of those like toy ones. And I wanna put little fortune cookies in them, like so like I collect them and I like write down some of my own. So when my friends come over, they get to pick their fortune.
That's really cute.
That is cute. That's pretty cool. And skincare, of course, because you're now a celebrity of the Yo Show every Tuesday night. So, of course, and your mother said it's hard. Let me ask you, Joey. Your mother said it's hard work to get ready to come on the program and the makeup and all that. Do you find it hard to come on?
No.
What do I do after the show?
Just wipe all of it off and then lay down.
Yeah, I take the face off, and then she's like, make sure you use this, and that. Like she's on top of how to
Yes.
properly care for your skin. So yeah, and I mean, Christmas though, it's I just always hope for games. I love having
Oh, yeah.
stuff to play. New Switch games are out. Harry Potter, the Hogwarts. There's a new Mario Wonder.
And Just Dance 2024.
Just Dance. Gotta get those moves in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we like our video games.
Yeah.
What are you asking Santa for, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's a good one. My wife kind of got me a little bit obsessed with Jordans. So now I'm maybe thinking a new pair of Jordans. I love Jordans. But practical stuff. I'm very easy. Clothes, of course, are great. I love clothes, hats,
Band
sneakers, band t-shirts. I was cut off of t-shirts. Simple stuff like that. And of course, Jalen Hurts' Funko Pop drops in January. So
January.
wink.
I want one of those. That's so cool.
So do I. Love me some Jalen Hurts. It's Dallas week, and we got a mailman who's a Dallas fan. He came in Monday laughing at me. I'm like, dude, San Francisco beat you worse. He's like, hey, you guys look bad. I'm like, well, we both did. We're in agreement. We both look bad against San Francisco, but this is the game.
They were not classy.
No, they're not. They're not a classy team, but I mean, they're a good team and they're tough. But Bear, thank you again for tuning in, and thank you again forever for the reference of Laura. We love her and
making it happen.
Yeah, you had said it from the get-go, dude. You're like, check this one out, and you were exactly right. So, Jewel does not need fake makeup. I do. This is all fake makeup. Fake makeup.
There's a reason they call it stage makeup, because you just get like fade you out. But
I agree. And feel better, Joey. That's
oh,
lovely.
thank you.
She's
So
putting in
better.
she's putting in a little overtime tonight. We love her for it. Let's kind of go through real quick and see what's coming up on the O show. And of course, once Jeff gets his head out of his butt and cracks down a little bit, we're going to be on Pod Nation TV, Roku, courtesy of the Pod Nation TV, the O show, and the soon coming Yo Music, which we're giving the go ahead for again. Roku and Amazon Fire. A massive shout out and a big thanks as always to our dudes from the Happy Hour podcast. And Jewel, AVN has once again nominated Happy Hour Podcast for one of the best podcasts in covering adult film and adult feature.
Wow.
AVN, once again, the Happy Hour Podcast. And if you watch me on it, if you see me on it or whatever, check out the Happy Hour Podcast. Vote for them right now. There's a chance to vote to get them to be AVN Podcast of the Year.
That's a big deal. And you're like a huge part of that too, since you co-host it so many episodes. So that's really a big deal.
That's a huge deal. I love it. And we're going to find a day where we're all going to get on and do it. And Ray said, tell Jewel to come on out. And man, you got to kind of keep a different mindset on there because the shocking always gets said.
Yeah. Different night, different time, different topics.
Exactly. We had Ray on our show, of course. We talked about the Happy Hour Pod. We had a great time. So we appreciate it. We love what Ray does out there. I want to, we always talk about the emojis that people send. Of course, Sharon Tatey with the heart. Elena Brokus gave us a heart as well. And Lee Starr. So Lee Starr reached out to us a couple of days ago. She's a local promoter of music, has some artists local to the area, and we talked about getting that together. So maybe in the new year, we'd like to get Lee aboard and have some of her great artists come on the program as well, as the people in the scene are watching, like Elena and like Lee and John Simons and just some great people doing great things with music. Come watch us, and they like what we do. We like what they do.
Absolutely. And yeah, we just appreciate everyone, and things are in the works. So yeah, we can't speak on it really, but
yeah, we can't speak much on it, which hurts. Another thing I want to talk about quickly, I'm going to look it up real quick. And if I'm not mistaken, it is, in fact, this weekend. It is. It's Friday, December 8th, 8 o'clock p.m., Jewel. It is the reunion of Octane, a former awesome local Philly band. Octane back. And, of course, two former Yo Show guests, Bobby Perillis, of course, on drums, Brian Quinn on guitar. Both have been on the Yo Show before. Octane was a tremendous local band, just did great things, and we're on the cusp of greatness. They, of course, split up. They're back together now. They're doing a reunion show December 8th at the Landis Theater. I didn't get tickets. There are some tickets left. We're thinking about it. Would love to do that.
Yeah, man. I mean, we love going to shows, and that would be... So everything's just full circle. I love, repeat guests and seeing the people that we've had on out live in person. So any chance we get, we'll be there.
It's definitely cool. And Brian Quinn was on, several years ago. And the next night or the next week we had Nancy Vallon on, and he started following Nancy Vallon. And, it's cool, like stuff like that people watch and then rewatch and go back and follow our guest. And Brian ended up joining Candlebox. So getting him back on the show was tough. I asked, but it was tough. But like I said, Candlebox is a pretty big deal. Kimberly Ann in the house, Octane. Oh my God, I used to follow them 20 years ago. They're back for a reunion. We should all try to find our way there. Kimberly, of course, just another great person in the local music scene. Of course, you and John do a great job. The kids are just fantastic. The Grim Jacks, and we thank you for coming on and watching and what you do, and the pig roast, having bands at your house perform. Jewel's going to be there this year if she has a canceled life,
Absolutely. We'll be there.
We will definitely be there. And another guy, a shout out to Chris Smith. Of course, he has Chris Smith in July, and he built a stage in his backyard and had us there, invited us to podcast it. And had just an amazing show of amazing bands. Again, Device and Strange Culture and Geode and Codes of Black who were on the show. And God, I'm leaving some people out, and I apologize. Whoever I left out, I suck at this. But anyway, that kind of stuff is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's nothing like seeing these guys live, and just support the artists. I mean, they bank on shows. Oh, I gotta get to the Landis.
The Landis is fantastic, and it's a territory that Atlanta handles well up there in the Vineland, New Jersey area, and it's a great place. It's Keswick-esque, if you will. Great theater. I got snobby in the beginning. We're looking for like close-up tickets, and then my wife's like, "Well, I don't know if I can go because we had something going on that day," which I think we don't now. So I don't even care where the tickets are. You're just going to see familiar faces. You're going to see a lot of the original like Philly scene out there and rooting these guys on. And yeah, I do love the Landis. I totally agree there. It's kind of something, kind of like a who's who of the history of like Philly music.
Ooh. That's pretty
It's
cool.
something. It is something. It's for you. You are the one who's always had your finger on this pulse here. So why not? More topics. Let's talk about who's coming up on the program because we got a lot of great stuff. This should be coming up over the next few weeks. And of course, tonight, the amazing Laura Cheadle. J.C. Clark, of course, from A Lake Divided. Next week. After that, Jeff went ahead and canceled a just fully dedicated Christmas show to bring you the amazing rock band from York, PA, Sick Century on December 19th. Wowie, I'm so psyched for these guys. They are an awesome band. Again, got referred to me by Nick from Strange Culture. He's like, dude, try to get 6th Century. And I did, and they were so quick to respond. Awesome band. December 19th, 6th Century. December 26th, it says TBA. I thought I had reached out to someone. I thought we had something going on there. Let's check it again. Let's double check the schedule. Currently, no. It is Kwanzaa, though. So happy Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa. January the 2nd, we ring in the new year with one sensational, fast-rising metal band, Traverse the Abyss, will be on the program January 2nd. The lovely and talented Aaron Coburn on January the 9th. January 16th, a band I've waited for, Julius, got booked a while ago. I love this band. Ignescent will be on the program. January 23rd is our lovely Jewel Tady's birthday. We love you to death. We can't wait to celebrate you. And I had something on the hook that I thought was going to be really cool. We lost that. We're trying to do something cool for Jewel because we love her so much. Right, not a bad seat at the Landis. So stick my butt there somewhere. You too, Jewel Tady. 23rd is Jewel's birthday. I'm excited, Jewel. I love doing our birthdays on the show, no matter how wild it starts out to be, no matter who comes out as a guest. Like I said, Jamie Kennedy the one time, and
Misha
cool.
Johnson.
Misha Johnson, which was awesome, and even people that aren't surprised, like Alex, Christina, Chris, of course, on mine, and God, who
Josh Server.
Josh Server, because they're yours later. Josh Server.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to have ourselves a great time for our birthday.
Oh, I should have asked. I never asked. My dad, he had a Good Burger. I got him a Good Burger. Yeah, Arby's has Good Burgers, and it looked delicious. And it took 10 hours to make. So I was so pissed off by the time I left.
15 years.
15 years. Joey said, we were standing in there for like, first we drove through the drive-thru, and we forgot chocolate shake and the burger.
Wow.
So we had to go back in, and we're standing there. I swear to God, that was
Like
2 hours
no, and there was so
for
many-
one burger and one shake, 2 shakes.
No, and there was 2 shakes just standing right in front of
Melting.
No,
Which
just
is about
melting. I'm like,
50
Mom,
hours.
we go get the shakes.
All right, say the line.
Okay. Welcome to Girl Burger, home of the Girl Burger. Can I take your order?
It's way too fast. You gotta go.
I don't.
Welcome, Good Burger, home of the Good.
Fine,
Burger."
let me do it again. Wait. Welcome to Girl
Yeah, one more
Burger,
correct.
home of the Girl Burger. Can I take your
That's
order?
way too much.
She's work on it. She's usually talented, but needs work on it.
Whack you.
And of course, I don't want to forget this awesome announcement as well.
We're doubting on them.
From our good friend John Simons, the Romans Road Annual Christmas Show, December 9th, and they're doing a toy drive. It's this Saturday. King of Prussia toy drive, and it's great, again, giving back and collecting toys, and some of the great charities go there and accept them and give them out to kids in need. And this is a tough holiday, of course, for a lot of people as, prices go up, etc., etc. But check it out, December 9th, Romans Road Annual Christmas Show, and I'm going to share it on my page over the next couple of days. It's in King of Prussia, December 9th. That's this coming weekend, Jewel.
We have so much to do Saturday. It's insane.
I got to work, too, which really sucks.
I know.
So, we appreciate everybody's efforts.
I found this on the web for places to be right
Did
now.
I say
Check
her
it
name?
out.
I don't think I did.
She's always listening.
Yo, it's insane. It's insane. Like I'll be on my work computer and type in something in, and then it'll show up on my phone. I'm like, why did I switch?
I hate to be negative towards anything in this city when it comes to sports because I love them, but there's a story that's saying that Chase Utley has been predicted by a sports writer. Chase Utley will be a Hall of Famer. How?
Why not?
He doesn't have 2,000 hits. He doesn't 2,000, not let alone 3,000. He doesn't have a large amount of home runs. He was hurt in half his career. I love Chase. I like Chase when he was here, but he's not a Hall of Famer.
Bryce is definitely going to be.
We certainly hope Bryce is a Hall of Famer. I love me some Bryce. I really do. And, I'm excited for baseball season. Phillies came out today, Joel, and said, we are out of big ticket players. We're not bringing anybody else big ticket. I still think we need a couple pieces, to tell you the truth.
Maybe like one. I mean, we lost Reese, and we were always hoping that he would come back. But he wasn't super consistent either. So, I mean, one would be nice. I did have faith in this team, but I don't know. There were also a lot of young players like Stott and, good Lord, Bohm, Marsh. Like, they're all really young. So hopefully the vets just dig in again. And yeah, and we kept Nick, which is great. I love
We haven't traded him yet, and we gave Nola a boatload, so we did that.
I love Nola. People hate Nola. I love Nola. And Romuto. So.
Really?
And Schwarber's like fair weather, and I heard he wasn't a nice person. I heard he wasn't nice.
I can believe that.
No, I thought he was like down to earth, good dude. Apparently not.
When you have all that money, it's tough to be nice to people. You don't know who's touching you.
I heard Bryce is nice.
Oh, of course he is, because he's Bryce. He's our special little boy.
He's cool.
He's
our special little boy.
He is. Real quick before we go, I want to play Time Thief by Laura Cheadle.
Yeah.
We'll play Time Thief real quick, and we'll do some good nights, because we got about 6 minutes left in the show. I think the song's about 3 or 4 minutes, so we'll play it real quick, and then we'll say some good nights, and then we'll talk real quick about tomorrow night, Yosho Wednesday. Angela Marie's going to kill me, because I double-booked the band I double-booked was the band she's friends with that she did a great hookup on, but they're going to be on the show in a couple weeks. Love you, Angela, if you're
she's
watching
a
me.
pro. She rolls with it.
She does. She hates me right now, but that's okay. Time Thief is Laura Cheadle. Let's play it right here on Leo Show before we head out. Be right back.
I'm addicted, baby. I'm addicted, baby. I've been waiting all day long for someone to come get me from here. I've done my time, I learned all my lessons. My heart has never been so clear. I keep running back to you after what you put me through. Time moves faster when you're near. Clock is moving forward, but you keep pushing back. Time waits
Yeah, you get
That's
those
funny.
last second dollars in there. Time thief, Laura Cheadle, Jewel, all over the board. Fantastic. It doesn't miss, and it misses nowhere.
Ever. It's like she's just so multi-talented, and such a pleasure to have her here with us tonight, and her wonderful wife. And congrats to them, man. Go watch that
Yeah,
episode
right.
right now. Paramount Plus. Oh my God, what's the name? Raid the Cage. Raid the Cage. I was gonna say Rage the Cage. I'm like, that's not right.
Rage in the cage. Man, Jewel had a Jeff moment. We picked up another emoji during the song, and hello to our dudes at Strange Culture. Thank you for checking it out. Don't forget PC Pub if you're in the area this weekend. An amazing place with incredible
Good
pizza and an awesome stage, an incredible band. It's definitely worth it. And I'll post that again on my page as well. This Saturday, Strange Culture is back at the PC Pub. So much going on, so many great bands, so many great things going on, and a lot of people, again, like I said, came tonight from the local scene, from John Simons and Atlanta Brocus and Steve Higgins and Kimberly Ann and, of course, Strange Culture and Leah Starr and just so many people coming out and enjoying what we're doing, because we're doing for you what you're trying to do for us. We love it. Thank you.
We try.
We certainly do. It's not always fluid. Keep in mind, Jeff has drank beer out of a hot dog on this show and drank some weird shot made with vodka and mayonnaise. So, things happen.
Yeah. Things happen, but we're here, and we'll be here for you every
Forever.
Tuesday.
Every
and your
Tuesday.
shows.
I'll be 90 and I'll
Just
still
hire
be
us, and we'll
Right,
help.
right, we're special. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Again, massive thanks to Laura Cheadle.
Woo!
Don't forget, everything runs on the bottom on the scroll, so you could totally find out until we go home. Another great show. Thank you very much. That's so appreciated. Of course, your band and the kids with the talent. Laura Cheadle, of course, find her on Facebook at Laura Cheadle, Instagram at Laura Cheadle Music. The website is www.lauracheadle.com. Music is on Spotify and Apple Music, YouTube, and more. And thank you to Michelle for coming on this time. We really appreciate that. It was great. Michelle and Laura, just a juggernaut of a team of creativity and fun and inspiration here on the Air Show. Don't forget, next Tuesday night, Jewel, I'm already geeked, I'm already nervous. From a late divided J.C. Clark right here on the program.
Yeah.
Jeff the Shark Perini, Joel Tatey, we thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to take you out of here with the music of St. Ricketts, but Fire Cannot Burn at www.stricketts.com. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week. I'll see you tomorrow night with Vividly Vixen and Scholar Calico. Jewel next Tuesday. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
It's Tuesday. Bye. God, that was horrible. Let's get the volume and have a good night.
Was it truly blessed? The taste of it poison deeper than you it just to reach new heights of love. So we'll